Unless you want to change the definition of language, what my concern is mandates. And I wholeheartedly support all those people who are protesting against mandates. Now, if you're going to change the definition of language and call me an anti-vaxxer as a result, then you are fulfilling everything that Orwell warned against in 1984. You are fulfilling everything Aldous Huxley warned against in Brave New World. Because you change language so that you can destroy one's understanding of truth and make everything morally relative, where nothing has meaning anymore and therefore anything can be asserted. But think about this. In a world where nothing has meaning anymore because you change the definition of language, anything is possible, but only for those who have power. If nothing's real, if there's no truth, then whoever has power can define reality, and that's called tyranny. The only thing that resists tyranny is if you hold on to the truth. In a democracy, the one thing that is not subject to majority whim is truth. Now, you've got a situation which we pay lip service to all the time. We study this in school, people. Please understand me. I'm trying to show you all love here, not hate. We study this in school. And we talk about Chamberlain and appeasement. And we ask, how did people sleepwalk towards tyranny? Hannah Arendt, a great philosopher, made it her life's passion to understand how totalitarian arose, has even written a book on totalitarianism explaining it, and explained what the banality of evil means. And that is, the word banal is just commonplace, because people were sleepwalking towards it because it was done incrementally, inch by inch, like the proverbial frog that is boiled in water, whose skin temperature changes with the water and doesn't realise it's being boiled alive. And that's why I'm asking you, at what point do you realise you're being boiled alive as that proverbial frog? Austria has announced a lockdown for the unvaccinated and then announced mandatory vaccinations for every single citizen. So now they're saying they want to force people with injections. At what point does this cross your red line? And do you believe me when we start saying this is tyranny? I'm not talking about vaccination. I'm talking about mandates. I'm trying to keep my voice steady and low so that nobody accuses me of inciting, of being angry. I am urgently trying to have you people listening hear me. Please understand, I know tyranny. I have been jabbed against my will in prison. I am trying to defend your civil liberties and I see them being snatched from you and you're being told it's good for you. I promise you, when your civil liberties are taken from you, you will never be told that it's bad for you. Think about it. If you were the dictator or tyrant or politician seeking to take people's civil liberties, you would not lead by, I know this is bad for you, but I'm going to do it because I want power. It is always sold to you as it's good for you and that you know best and you're doing the right thing, because the road to hell is paved with good intentions. And disease control is one of the best ways to make you believe you're doing right by taking people's civil liberties. It's been done before. It's tried and tested. People will never commit atrocities unless they believe they are acting righteously. And just study Hannah Arendt. Study the rise of totalitarianism. Look at the banality of evil and understand this is how it happens. At what point do we cross your red line? And at what point do we say enough is enough? You can't force people to take an injection whether or not you think it's the right thing to do or not.